What? Man, this is trash. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias. The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you crush that follow button on my Facebook page if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Yeah, anyway, we got to jump into the story. Listen, guys, okay, I know we haven't talked about this in a while, but there's been some updates revolving around this Montgomery Riverboat brawl that went down in early August. You remember that whole situation? A riverboat was trying to dock. There was a pontoon boat filled with a bunch of jerks that weren't willing to move their dock or, redock somewhere else. A full-on brawl ensued. Okay, a co-captain walked over. He was talking to some of the guys. There was an exchange of words, not so pleasant words. The guys that were on the boat attacked. They threw the first punch at this co-captain by the name of Damien Pickett, and he did the infamous hat throw. And then, of course, a brawl ensued. All kinds of people, a wave of people came in, and there was an absolute chaotic brawl that went down. Remember, chairman and all that. It was absolutely insane. But what's really crazy about this is that this all revolves around the co-captain. There's some new updates about the co-captain. Let me tell you what is going on. Apparently, the co-captain, Damien Pickett, who has been praised by the court of public opinion, is catching an A charge. I got to use these code words, but he's looking at charges, okay, because of his involvement in this brawl. Let me just say this again. He walked over to those men, to the owners of the pontoon boat, asked them to move the boat. There was an exchange of words. They attacked him, and then the brawl went down. It still doesn't make any sense. We're going to talk about some more things in a second, but let's take a look at this article really, really quick. Obviously, as you see, the co-captain is getting charged with A months after the brawl. You know what? I also want to say this too. It's really interesting that they put this information out now. I'm going to keep it funky, okay? Interesting that they put it out now. If this happened right around the time, if they announced these charges right around the time that it was at the height of social media, where this was being shared like wildfire, talked about like crazy, you know for a fact there would have been a public uproar. But that's the reason why I'm talking about it right now, because this is, in my personal opinion, absolute trash. This man did no wrong, in my personal opinion, and I think the court of public opinion, y'all that are watching through your screens right now, can agree. The man didn't do anything. He was an innocent. He was doing his job. Now, when you got charges like this guy could lose his job. There's a lot of negative things that come with having this be out here. This man could lose his job, and so many other things could happen because of this third-degree A charge that he is now having to fight. It's ridiculous. He walked over. He's innocent. He did no wrong. And yet now he's catching a charge because a bunch of men attacked him, not the other way around. The co-captain of the Montgomery Riverboat involved in the August brawl between the vessel's black crew members and passengers and white occupants of a pontoon boat has been charged with third-degree A, according to court documents. The charges against Harriott II co-captain Damien Pickett, who has previously been identified in court records as Damien Pickett, were filed in Montgomery Municipal Court on October 26. Neither Montgomery Police nor Montgomery City Attorney publicly announced the charges. Why do you think they didn't announce these charges? I'm just saying, I know for a fact people would have been angry as hell. But now that the news is getting out, hopefully people will get onto their social media accounts and verbally talk about this, protest about this. You know for a fact that if this was happening during that time, there really would have been an upheaval. There really would have been demonstrations out in the streets and all that in support, okay, in support of Damien. Pickett is charged with third-degree A and is scheduled to be arraigned on November 21st, according to the municipal court records. Now, this is the craziest part. The complainant in Pickett's case was listed as Zachary Chase Shipman, who was on the pontoon boat and also faces a third-degree A charge in connection with the brawl. So he's saying that Damien went up and just closed fist, okay, fistful of 5 pounds filled with meat and bone, punched or attacked Shipman, and now he's saying, no, he aided me. Now, let me just say this. In my personal opinion, this man was protecting himself. So if you got all these guys coming out and there's fist flying, absolute chaos is going all over the place, what do you think is going to be the end result? If you are the one being attacked, you're going to protect yourself. It doesn't matter whose fist is flying. When it's all in this, when it's a brawl and it's just a storm of fists and feet, you're going to do everything you can to either protect yourself or fight back or try to protect yourself so you can get away. And I feel like this is exactly what Damien did. He threw some punches because there was just a slew of people attacking him. Let's be real. He was on the ground. These men were attacking him at that time. You're telling me he is the one that was attacking Shipman? No. I don't agree with that at all. But at the same time, if Shipman was in the back, chilling in the cut, lurking in the back, and he caught a fist or a leg or like a foot, I'm sorry, you were a part of the chaos. But now, to me, this is reaching. This is absolutely reaching. Shipman is just trying to find something to seem like he's a victim in this situation, when in actuality, he was a part of the problem. Let's keep it straight funky. Let's continue, okay? Pickett is listed as a victim in the charges against the pontoon boat occupants. Okay, so we already know about this viral fight. We all seen it, okay? When of course, there were members of the Harriott II were unable to dock, okay, the cruise boat because the pontoon boat from Selma was in the way. And let's not forget too, okay, just a quick trip down memory lane. These individuals were jackasses, are jackasses. Let's be real. The people that were in the pontoon boat, they already have a history of going down there and wreaking havoc and being just a bunch of jackasses. That's the story that they all know about them down in that place. Every year, they cause problems. Now, in this particular situation, you got a man who was just trying to do his job, trying to dock the boat so that his patrons that were on the riverboat cruise could unload, could get off of the boat. And these guys decided, hey, no, this is my time, and I'm not going to do what you ask me to do. Apparently, there were slurs, okay, being thrown at Damien, and then this whole fight broke down. In my personal opinion, this is absolute trash. And I will say this too. Is this an inside thing? What judge, what court would look at this and go, no, that's fine. That's viable. That's viable. Your charges that you want to put out, totally viable. Go ahead. Make those charges. Again, I'm going to repeat. This could ruin this man's career. Whatever that career was going to be, maybe to be captain of this boat and all that. I'm not sitting here saying that it's definite. I'm not saying that it's definite that his career is over, but at the same time, these types of charges are not good. Also, at the same time, again, even though this is months later, even though they didn't publicly announce this, people are now catching wind of it. I'm catching wind of it. And I know for a fact everybody else who's watching this video and then some are catching wind about this information. And you're telling me there's not going to be an uproar? You're telling me that there's not going to be a guttural reaction from the people out here in these internet streets? I'm telling y'all, it's coming. Because what happened to this man was not deserved. When he got jumped, all the way down to the fact that he's even looking at a charge right now. That is absolutely ridiculous to me. Now, the man with the chair, the chairman, that's a different story. Okay? Chairman, He gonna catch some charges. You know, and I know some people are not gonna be happy about that at all. But at the same time, hey, that's a whole other conversation. He actively picked up a chair and went after people. Damien, the co-captain of Harriott II, was only protecting himself. He was attacked, guys. He was attacked. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Where do you stand on this? You know, again, I keep saying it's trash, and it is. This man should not be catching any charges. And I think it's just ridiculous that they're still trying to catch, that they're still trying to tag him with something that he doesn't even deserve. If those men did not attack him in the first place, they wouldn't be catching the charges that they're looking at right now as well. Also, there would not be a viral video out here, y'all. There would be no viral video. They would have been able to do their thing, live their lives if they just said, "Oh, you want us to move the pontoon boat? Oh, you got a dock? No problem. Our sorry, our bad. Our sorry, y'all. Our sorry. My bad. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna redock down the river. It's fine. We need to burn off some of these calories. Too many natty lights, okay? Too many Trulies and White Claws. Whatever the hell it is, they should have just did what they were supposed to do. And none of this would have happened. But don't throw charges on our dude right here. Absolute BS. Anyway, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube and if you're watching on Facebook. Make sure you crush that follow button on my Facebook page. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family on both platforms. Man. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.